about something that happened to them, something they experienced, something they learned that brought home the connection between housing and healthcare. So I'm going to let the panelists introduce themselves and tell the story. We're going to start this portion with Nijmie and just pass it along. So this will be Nijmie, Mike, Alan Weber, Bebhinn, and then Anna. And then we'll do a longer hearing from each panelist. Yes.
They have 10 minutes each.
Yes, but this part, this opening, just 3 minutes each.
Okay, 3 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Nijmie.
Great to be here with you all, and I'm really honored to be on this panel. My name is Nijmie Dzurinko, and I'm timing myself. Something that drove home for me, or that drives home for me every single day, the connection between housing and healthcare, is how I got started out in life. My father was actually murdered when my mother was pregnant with me. And because of that, it kind of, I think a lot of other things too in her life growing up, but I was separated from her and raised by her parents. And she, after that, ended up homeless. She was homeless for most of her life, actually, along with her sister. And they lived in New Jersey, they lived in Florida, kind of moving back and forth between those different places. And because of that, she just had a ton of health struggles. She died at the age of 62. She never got the care that she needed, I think really in some ways starting with mental health care that she really needed. And so that's really shaped the course of my life. Like, I wouldn't be who I am today if those things hadn't happened to me, but also if I hadn't, really worked and had an amazing, spirit, from beyond in my life, connecting me to all the people that have helped me get to the place that I am today, so that I could be on a different trajectory from her, because I wouldn't be here without that. But I think about her, and I think about that situation, the trauma that she went through, and how that cascaded into all of this, and the roots of those family histories that were very deeply impacted by poverty and systemic racism and militarism and the evils that we talk about in the Poor People's Campaign, and the systemic roots of what happened in my family on both sides, that led to the outcomes that happened. So I think it's very deep in my spirit, in my experience, this connection between these things. And like I said, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the connection between those two things.